ScouterStan. Want to talk about rejoining the Order of the Arrow. Now, I know that sounds a little strange, but there's a lot of scout leaders that were involved in scouting as a youth. And because they moved off and they left scouting and they went to college and started a career and they got married and they got kids and now they're back into scouting. Well, how do they reestablish that membership with the order? Now, when I get this question, I often tell them that they need to contact the council office. Regardless of where you are in the United States, your council office will have all of the details of what you need to do next. The service center is easy to contact. You can call the scout office and talk to them, and they will give you the information. Most councils have a singular lodge, and that lodge will have chapters. The chapters are often divided off into districts. So if you're in a district, that district has a chapter of the Order of the Arrow that's part of the council lodge. Once you have the contact information, you can start the process by just literally paying the membership fee. At that point, they can get the information as far as what lodge you were with when you went through Ordeal or Brotherhood, and then they can get that information into their database so that they know what is going on. Membership in the Order of the Arrow is permanent, but you do need to pay the dues to keep your membership current. A lot of times the records get lost. It is important to remember that a scout is trustworthy, and a lot of times what you say goes as far as reestablishing your membership. Now, for me, when I went through my ordeal, it was as a youth. Later, I went through the process of Brotherhood. This was a good 20-year span of time between the two. I reestablished my Ordeal membership with my new lodge, and they had an opportunity for Brotherhood. So I went through the Brotherhood orientation and the ceremony and all that stuff. Got a brand new sash. So reestablishing your membership is quite easy, no matter where you are. But when you reestablish your membership, make sure that you wear the flap of your current registered lodge and commit to doing about 50% or more of what they offer. Most lodges will have about 4 or 5 programs a year that are for the membership. Every chapter has meetings throughout the year. So do some of them. Get involved. Be there. Be a leader. Personally, I enjoy the Order of the Arrow. I think it's a lot more fun than scout skills. And that just comes from me being in scouting for a very long time. The leadership, the camaraderie, all of the stuff that goes along with the Order of the Arrow as a cheerful service organization is wonderful. It's fulfilling, and it's a great example for America's youth. If you rejoin as an Ordeal member, you don't have to redo anything. After a period of time, your lodge will eventually offer Brotherhood one weekend, and you can go and do that. I highly recommend it. Now, the Order of the Arrow is known as a brotherhood of cheerful service, and cheerfulness comes from having a sense of humor. Unfortunately, a lot of the Scout Master jokes that I've been telling challenge whether or not there is a sense of humor out there. So here's your test. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Now, if you smiled, you're in. If you groaned, you're in. So that is all about scouting. And you do so much for scouting, and I appreciate it. The America's youth need your leadership. So thank you so much for all that you do. And I will see you on the trail.